Well, I've gotten some comments about what I do to gear up for cold weather riding. We're getting ready to go on a ride. It's about 33 degrees outside, cloudy, but we had a good rain yesterday, washed all the salt and sand off. So, this is my son's gear, but I got a lot of similar gear. My wife picked us up these gloves on Amazon. They got the 3M Thinsulate, and they work really well in cold weather. They've got the knuckled armor. But my son got his reflective vest, and we use these first gear heated jacket liners. I just use the jacket only. You can buy the heated pant liners and the heated glove liners if you want, but just keeping your main body area, your chest area, warm is the key to it. This is my back protector, my riding jacket, and it's good to cover your neck area. I tuck the loose ends to the inside of my jacket so I don't have things stringing behind me. But yeah, and then got riding boots, my leather pants, riding pants with armor in them, and we're ready to go. All right, gotta check the cameras first. All right, my son's riding his Vulcan 650S with the Two Brothers exhaust. It's pretty loud, but I want him to be heard in traffic. Sometimes we go through the neighborhood, there's little kids on the sidewalk that hold their ears as we pass by. Not sure it's that loud, but my son sure likes to rev bomb this thing. Well, as I mentioned, it's about 33 degrees out and cloudy, obviously. A couple of other gear tips. Normally I wear long underwear, which I forgot today, underneath my riding pants. Also, I wear wool socks, so wool socks wicks away the moisture from your feet. Even in cold weather, your feet can get a little sweaty, and if you wear cotton socks, they'll stay cold, but the wool keeps your feet warm. Also, under my heated vest, I like to wear at least 2 layers of shirts. It took me a few years to learn how to ride in cold weather, actually several years. I look back when I was in college, I kept my bike at school. I waited till the last minute to ride it back home for the season right before Thanksgiving break. My dad told me under no circumstances was I ride my motorcycle back, but I did anyway. It was like 35 degrees. It was a 3.5, 4 hour ride. I just had a jean jacket and gloves and boots. Needless to say, I was hyperthermic by the time I got home. Guess my dad knew better. But now I've got the gear, I've got a heated vest, which just started kicking in a few minutes ago. It's really toasty. It's been about 10 days since I was last out on the bike. Normally in the winter, stay there, I'd like to get out at least once a week when I can, but had a couple of snowfalls, a lot of sand and salt that finally got washed off yesterday. If I realized the roads had been this clean, I would have taken my Harley. It's got a heated touring seat, which is fantastic for cold temperature riding. I'd take a heated seat over heated grips any day of the week. But it's good to get out. It's starting to get a little stir crazy at home. Looking
forward to warmer temperatures so I can take a multi-day trip. Still figuring out my routes and where we're likely to go. There's a nice stretch of road up ahead here. 9 times out of 10 somebody pulls out in front of me just as I'm getting ready to gas on it here, but we'll see. Yep, called it. That's okay, we'll just lay back here a bit. It's a fun little stretch up here. That's a fun stretch there. That road cut that we just went through is in limestone bedrock, and that rock originated as ocean sediment about 280 million years ago. It's deposited on a huge inland ocean. It's about 100 feet deep. This part of Kansas that we're riding through here was only about 15 degrees north of the equator back then. Considerably warmer than it is today. Of course, been underwater. Kind of wild to think about. This whole area used to be under the ocean. I get strange, stray thoughts like that as I'm out riding sometimes. If you get similar strange ideas while you're riding, let me know in the comments section. My son's telling me on the headset that he forgot to wear his long underwear too. His legs are getting cold. They fixed this grade crossing a couple of months ago, but I don't trust it. Before they fixed it, if you were going more than about 30 miles an hour, you'd launch off that grade crossing. Well, we're about a half hour out. It's starting to get a little cold. If you get cold when you're riding, your blood circulation shuts off to your extremities, and it's hard to operate the controls, which is not a good thing on a motorcycle. So if you start to feel cold, it's a good time to head back. We got about a half hour to get back home for an hour ride total. So a nice ride on a winter's day. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please be on the lookout for new videos.